Good morning, Coolest Coast. It's time for Coffee with Kristin and Tina. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Coffee with Kristin and Tina. We're your hosts. This is Kristin Odell. I'm Tina Prigge, and these two cool dudes in the background are my nephews. This is Anthony, and this is Charlie, recently returned from Germany. So happy they're joining us for this episode right before Thanksgiving.
Can you ask them what they're looking at on their phones?
Okay, you guys, Kristin wants to know what you're looking at on your phones.
Playing Clash Royale.
Ah, they're playing Clash Royale against each other.
Ooh, I don't even know what that is. I'm so old.
We are not hip enough to know. That is just not even on our radar.
He shook his head no. Did you see that? Like, you said we're not hip enough, and he was like, nope, you're definitely not hip enough.
They are nothing if not honest. And they are joined by my little emotional support bok choy right here. Thanks to Amber Dogs.
I love it. I actually have a pair of pants that are called bok choy pants.
Oh, what does that mean?
They are the color of bok choy, and they got named bok choy pants when we were in Kentucky for the Kentucky Derby, and somebody was like, "You've got bok choy pants on." So,
are they comfy?
There's your fun
when
fact.
I hear you call them bok choy pants, I feel like they're comfy.
No, I mean, they have an elastic waistband, so maybe that helps. But yeah, I don't know.
Diet tip. Your pants will never be too tight if you don't wear any.
Yeah. I mean, I saw this, in the infinite scrolling game, and I immediately thought of Teak. Because you've mentioned on a few occasions how much Teak does not wear pants, or maybe he dislikes it. I was going to say he dislikes it, but maybe it's not that he dislikes it. It's just more comfortable. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's his base level comfort to just, that's funny.
But yeah, I thought it was like
your wisdom.
The Snoopy version. So clearly Snoopy wears tighty whities. Did you know that?
I didn't. What does Snoopy usually have on?
I mean, this is a really good question. What does... I mean, he looks like he has a shirt and a sweatshirt on.
Is
and then
Snoopy
tighty whities.
Usually naked? Like, is he usually clothes?
And he has socks. He has socks on, which I think is funny.
I feel like this at-home version of Snoopy is new to me.
It actually feels like Tom Cruise. When he slides in with the dress shirt on, I think he has socks and a dress
in
shirt,
Risky
tighty
Business.
whities, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Funny.
The other thing that's funny about that picture is that clearly the little bird is sitting in a Snuggie.
Oh, Woodstock is in a Snuggie.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
I feel like this is great advice going into Thanksgiving. Oh,
Snoopy normally wears nothing. He's a nudist.
So to drive home the point of not wearing pants, he had to put other clothes on.
Yeah, so the meme is false, actually. The whole meme is a lie.
False meme. But the whole point is we wanted to encourage you to enjoy your Thanksgiving holiday.
Yes. Yes. It is upon us. The preparations are definitely upon us.
So, you mentioned that Doug was preparing the garage. What does that mean? What's going to happen there?
Yeah, so I counted it up. This is like the for sure number. There's still some that are maybe have a question mark after, but we have 44 people that are going to be here tomorrow for Thanksgiving, which is like a total blessing to have. It's my mom and a lot of her siblings, almost all of her siblings, and my cousins, and a lot of their spouses, and now they have kids. And it just is so exciting. I feel so blessed to, first of all, be in a spot where we can host everybody. That's a gift in itself, but just to have a place to get together and hang out and watch a Packer game. So yes, we put our outdoor movie theater screen up in our garage, and then we'll have a Packer game on tomorrow. So we're actually getting together at 11 tomorrow. We're doing brunch food. We'll have hot turkey, but like the other stuff is going to be non-traditional. And so we'll be watching the game and hanging out, maybe playing sheephead or cribbage, and just, again, visiting and just enjoying family.
So how do you prepare to feed 44 people? I think doing brunch definitely simplifies that, but still, I don't know how to get my mind around that.
Yeah. So one of the beautiful things about this is when we started hosting, the family said, we want to help. And so literally I'm making ham. We took care of some of the beverage stuff. And then everything else will appear here tomorrow.
Okay. Everyone's bringing a
So
little something. So
my mom is making the hot turkey and an apple bread pudding. My sister's making cinnamon rolls. Like we've got egg bakes and cheesy hash browns and deviled eggs and taco dip and just like all these amazing things. But the family is all bringing those, so it feels much more manageable because we don't also have to cook a lot on top of it.
yeah, that's amazing. And I think it's why I think Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday of the year because it really is just about family coming together. Like, look at these two dudes hanging out with me, right? Like, I love this, you guys. Right? Just being together, having food, but like, there's no other big agenda that has to be accomplished other than that togetherness and that gratefulness. And I love that.
Yes, I just think it's like there's like comfort food. It's kind of the beginning of the comfort food season in some ways. Even though we're doing brunch, like we're still gonna have like the stick to your ribs kind of stuff. And yeah, just family. There's something about having people together and having conversation and huddling up and Packer football because that's like how we roll. But
Yeah. Viewers, tell us a little bit about your plans. Are you preparing a turkey and big fixings? Are you going to simplify in some way? Are you going to do like a lasagna? What do you do for Thanksgiving? And are you in preparations right now?
yeah, and just so you guys know, we will do turkey and mashed potatoes and stuffing and that kind of stuff on Saturday. We're gonna go get our treat during the day, and then Saturday night we're gonna have that like big meal kind of as a reward for switching the house over
Nice. And with a much smaller group.
with a much smaller group. Yes. How about are those guys stay? My pointing is backwards now since I mirrored my camera. Are those guys staying at your house? Do you get to have sleepovers with your nephews?
No, they're staying at grandma's house. And then tomorrow we are all going down to my brother Tyler's house in Madison.
Awesome. What a fun experience. Will you get to like ride in the car with them and hear all the teenage chatter?
Oh, nope, nope. We've been having loads of fun while we've been making candy and stuff. So my brother John is here and he has been leading the making of the Christmas candy. So you can see these are peanut butter balls that he was just about to put in the refrigerator. He's making another batch now. He and my other nephew are making some angel food out there right now. He made a bunch of fudge yesterday. So
I love that you guys are doing this together and just like capitalizing on because they don't live in Manitowoc. And
no.
so, like, the fact that you get to do some of that holiday candy stuff now is so fun.
Oh, Nicole said she's going to the Odells.
She
Nice.
is. That's my cuz. She was my sister for life before my sister was born.
So Nicole is closer in age to you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Hey, you mentioned the Packer game. Wasn't the Packer game last week fun? And not only because they won, but like I was mentioning to Jason, there were hardly any flags. Like it didn't feel like there were personal fouls like there were when they played the Lions or when they played the Steelers. I was like, the Packers versus the Vikings was the perfect Midwest nice game.
Yes. I mean, I don't know if Viking fans would consider it a Midwest nice game. First of all, I do have a cousin that's a Vikings fan. She sent me a few pictures from the game. She was highly disgruntled by the fact that the skull chant got used against her. So, mom, my mom nailed it. I just said this. Is the angel food rising? Because I think it has to be a clear day. And Tina, she's not sure. We don't know.
Yeah, I did peek because it was cooling in the oven before I came to do the show, and it seemed like it had a good rise. So stay tuned. Yeah, hopefully it's got that bubbly airiness, but I forgot that weather matters. But I kind of didn't have a choice, right? Like with
Today
the
is the
guys
angel food
not
day.
here, today is the day.
Yeah, you'll have to keep us posted. My mom is definitely the queen of angel food.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes, the Packer game was great. I think like any game where you don't have heart palpitations while the game is going on is a good game. I know all of you Packer fans can understand that. It felt a little bit. First of all, the defense is just playing like they played really well, and it was an exciting game. Um, but I just also think it felt more like the team that we saw in the beginning of the season.
Wendy popped in yesterday right when the fudge was ready. So thanks, Wendy. I'm glad that you liked it.
I love that. So you're saying we can stop in and we'll be rewarded with treats?
I think so, right?
Mmm, yum.
How many
Yes.
people, Jean said, Mom is the queen of everything.
That's one of my mom's girlfriends. So,
Ah.
yep.
Nicole said, dark chocolate or milk chocolate angel food. I heart the dark. So, Nicole, we have all of the peanut butter balls we did in dark chocolate. And we're definitely doing some milk chocolate angel food because that's what these guys have requested. But hopefully some dark too, because there's just something about that.
It is
I
so
agree.
good. Yeah, it is so good. Okay, so you're gonna head to Tyler's tomorrow and you're gonna have Thanksgiving. Will you have traditional Thanksgiving food?
Yes. So my mom is probably not even watching right now because she is making the stuffing, like preparing the gizzards, all of that from scratch. And they'll be bringing the turkey down. And then we're all like, I think my brother's doing the mashed potatoes. My other brother is doing the green beans and sweet potatoes. I think we're doing the cranberries. How easy is that?
So Jason, the chef, got cranberries.
He's been cooking though the last few days with everyone here. He's
Got
actually
it.
making lunch for everybody right now. So I think they're giving him a little break.
Okay, so we should be over at about noon. Is that what you're saying?
That is what I'm saying. Like, you sign off and get over here.
Buzz across town.
It was cute because right before we were coming in, Jason had all this bacon prep for the soup that he's making. And these guys are like, hey, is this bacon up for grabs? And they're like,
Of course it is. Who doesn't love a drive-by bacon grabbing, right?
right, right. So, okay, just going back to the Packer game for a second, how many people were holding their breath when McManus came out to kick? I was like, oh, please, 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 please.
I know. Why are we nervous about our kicker, right?
Right, right.
Such a weird thing.
Yeah.
So I noticed that you had a coffee cup today. What are you drinking? It's new. We're talking at 11:30.
I know, but it is coffee.
Ooh la la! This looks fancy. What is that?
Oh, nothing. It's just coffee with milk in it. It's an espresso, so it makes it a little frothy. Like when
Yeah,
it's called crema, I think Jason explained to me.
it
I don't
sounds
know.
very fancy.
That's what it looks like.
This is my drink of choice right now today.
Hmm.
The Prigge,
I like the tangerine LaCroix.
complete with the tongue roll.
So, Kristin, you have a supper club. Thank you. Supper club book. Can you show us?
So, Diane took a break from cooking to watch our show, as any good mom would do.
Thanks,
We
Mom.
love you, Diane. Yeah, so this is, I think, a different. So I lost your
Emily.
name. Thank
Emily.
you,
Yep.
Emily. I was like, I knew it was a vowel. Emily posted a picture of her book. I think this is different than
I
the
think
book
so.
she posted.
I think so too. Let me see if I can pull it up really
So
quick.
the other thing that is really cool about this, as I went to look back, is so I've had this book a while, 2018 it turns out. We attended an event for Meals on Wheels in 2018 down at the Christopher Farm in Sheboygan, which is a beautiful private garden and farm.
It's so beautiful.
For an event called Junapalooza, which is a very large fundraiser for them. It's actually where we got this incredible fork from. We bid on that as an auction item, so that's why we have this giant fork here. But they gave us these books as a thank you. So that is how I actually got this book.
So can you show us a few pages in the book? Like what?
Yeah. So very much like Emily's book, it is organized by region. So, you have your gosh, sorry folks, that's really bad document manipulation, but yes. So it's by region, and then, there's anywhere from 6 to 10 supper clubs listed in that region that you can go and look at. So as an example, in the Southwest region, which is where, let's see here, that's where Wisconsin Dells is, or maybe I should do one for here. How about I do this one? Page 104 is probably a place that most people are familiar with. Let's see if you recognize this place. How about Gibbs on the Lake?
Oh, sure. Okay.
See that? So they have pictures of the food and kind of the story of the restaurant and, at the time of publishing, who the owners were and what the view was. And so there's just like all this information um, about, the restaurant and what they do. And I know another one that's in this section is here's the Nightingale, which I know my mom and dad went 2 years ago, but this one's in Sturgeon Bay. I think the Nightingale is still open. So just like gives the family history and the legacy of it. And then, almost always, of course, there's like Wisconsin prime rib and potatoes and rolls and all the good stuff, so they just have pictures of kind of what are their specialties or what are they known for. And
Is Donnie's Glidden Lodge in there?
so Glidden Lodge is not in this one, which this one is called Another Round. So I wonder if Emily's book is the first one and this was like a Gen 2.
Who's the author?
Because
what does it say under your finger at the very bottom?
Ron Fiola.
I think that's what it says on her book too. I couldn't find the picture.
Yeah, so this one says 50 more favorites from around the state. So I'm wondering if they did a next generation and then added.
Interesting.
So I think probably Glidden Lodge was in that first one, and then.
So if you wanted to have a compendium of all the supper clubs in Wisconsin, you'd need both volumes.
Yes, but you can also, like, if you go online and you search supper clubs in Wisconsin, a lot does come up just in like your calendar, viewing or whatever. So, but yeah, it's just kind of neat to, I love Emily's idea of going to the places and kind of checking them off the list and having somebody sign them. There's something that's, pretty special about that. So.
And making it a quest, right? Like giving yourself a reason to go and check out different supper clubs is so fun because it's different regions.
Look at the back cover. It's got like prime rib and like all these veggies and of course like a grasshopper. Like that's very traditional Wisconsin supper club stuff. So
yeah.
Well,
that's cool. It feels like supper clubs kind of were diminishing in popularity for a while there. And now it seems like they've come back in vogue. And I think I'm really happy about that trend because it's such a cool experience.
Yeah, I think, just it takes a lot to run a family restaurant. Or to run a restaurant, period. Speaking to the choir here, Jason has done it, right? Like it takes a tremendous amount of effort and business smarts and good cooking and the whole thing to like pull it off. So I really admire families leaning in to do that. And I mean, there's a lot of really great chain restaurants out there. And I think that's one of the reasons some of these other ones have kind of gone by the wayside. But, we're very fortunate to have a lot of family-owned restaurants and businesses, not just in Manitowoc, but across Wisconsin. That it's kind of part of us, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. Hey, we did something kind of cool that I want to tell you about too. So, a while ago, my great aunt, she's in her 90s. She and a couple of my cousins came to visit, and we sat around the table and we took a group photo. Well, then I took that photo and had it turned into a portrait puzzle. So that she could put the puzzle together at her assisted living home, and just kind of remember that memory. Right. So then after she had put it together and they took a picture and sent it to us, she sent it back so that I could put it together. And then I gave it to my brother, who's also in the photo, so he could put it together. So then he brought it back yesterday. We all put the puzzle together. Now we sat around it and took a picture of us with the puzzle in it. And now this picture I just sent in, and I'm going to have a new puzzle made.
I love
this. And then we're going to send it to my aunt for Christmas.
That is so cute. What company did you use to do that with?
It's called Portrait Puzzles, and it's out of La Crosse.
Awesome.
Which is cool because it's kind of local.
Yeah, I do love that. I have done that with Shutterfly. They turn out awesome. Our girls love, for years we took a family picture and had it made into a puzzle when they were little. And there's something special about that. But I love that you have like a picture within a picture on the puzzle.
I know. And so that I hope, it'd be really cool to like kind of keep that going, like put this one together and then gather around. And so it keeps like Inception going in and in and in.
Yes. That is really cool. I bet she'll be so surprised to get that.
Or she'll be like, why does she keep sending me puzzles?
Yeah. Does she think I like puzzles or something? I was on a coaching call with somebody right before this, and she mentioned that she likes to do silly things for her kids for Christmas. And one of the things she did was like, if her kids send her like a weird picture, she does funny things with it, like has it made into a shirt. One of the things she did was she had it made into a shower curtain and hung it in their bathroom. Isn't that so fun?
That's hilarious. Yes, yes. I love
I
it.
was like, that is so, like, first of all, not anything that I would ever think about doing. And second of all, like, hilarious and funny.
And special, right? Like it's
Yeah.
that shared connection. Ah.
Yes. Yeah. Isn't that cute?
Hey, what I need to know though, talking about cute, what is happening in this picture?
I know. Isn't this the coolest thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so for Christmas last year, we gave Nora a gift certificate to go be like a zookeeper for the morning at the new zoo in Swamico.
Oh,
So this is a program they offer. The child gets to go up there, or an adult gets to go up there and spend 2 hours one-on-one with a zookeeper, and they get to do different activities and different things. And so one of the things that she got to do was to cut up fruits and vegetables and prepare the food for the turtles. So there's that. And so she got to cut it herself. And like you can kind of see on the back wall all the little recipes for the animals, what they get fed. And so she got to follow the recipe. And then they got to go into the tortoise, thank you, tortoise, and then they had to like clean up poop and scrub the floor and rinse everything off. And like this little turtle just literally became like her best bud. He loved getting his neck rubbed and like followed her around. So like we have pictures of him following her all over as she tried to do these little tasks. And
that's
she
so
had
sweet. What did she
such
think about that? How did she feel?
Oh my gosh. So Nora loves animals. She loves watching. I don't know if you've ever watched Dr. Poole on TV, but she like there's a veterinarian that has a show. She just adores it. She loves animals. And so we wanted to like give her a chance to see what it would like look like. Like, is this really a real career thing? She just came home so filled with joy. Like you can see in all these pictures, she has a big smile on her face. Yeah. Look
Yeah.
at Isn't it awesome? Just hanging out with a goat.
What a cool experience to give her.
Yeah. Um,
Oh,
yeah, so these little guys, these are guinea pigs. They actually put um, paint on the floor with a little canvas, and they were in a little fenced area. And then she got a little custom guinea pig art piece that she got to bring home.
what?
And so they had to wash their little feet after they did the painting, so she got to give them a bath.
Oh.
Aren't they
So
so cute?
does she think like is that possibly a career path, something
I
animal related?
I think it is completely a career path option for her. She loved every minute. She wants to do it again. Um, yeah, she just like I think she will save up her own money. I think we will probably gift it to her again. Like she just really, really loved it. So it
So
was a cool
cool.
experience.
Has she done that at the Manitowoc Lincoln Park Zoo too? Is there anything
No,
like
but
that?
I'm not aware that they offer anything, but it did make me think like this could be a really cool way to like have a new revenue stream. Like yes, it takes a staff member time, but you also get extra like free labor for doing it. But it could be a really cool program to introduce here in Manitowoc. I think it'd be really neat.
Yeah, it might not have an established program, but I imagine the zookeeper would welcome, volunteers like that. It'd be
Yeah,
interesting
I
to
don't
find
know. I
out.
mean, this is something where like I don't remember what it was. I want to say it was like $99. And you pay something and then they have like a structured program and a waiver form and that kind of stuff. But like it definitely just I think anytime you can give kids exposure to something that they already show a genuine interest in, where they can be like, I want to keep doing it. That was awesome. Versus like, nope, I think you cleaning up the turtle poop is not anything I want to do again. Right. Like, so it was just, we loved seeing her joy. She was so excited.
Yeah, look at that
After,
smile on her face. I mean, she's
yeah.
radiant.
Yeah. She had a blast and it was just a really cool experience. The other thing that was really fun as well, she was doing that. Josie and I ran and grabbed breakfast and then we went back and just walked around the zoo and it was like sunny, but like 37 degrees out. There was hardly anybody at the zoo. The animals were more active than I've ever seen them. Like the lions were like running around and playing with each other and rolling on the ground. And like the bobcat was out running around and just, we got to see a perspective of the animals that we have never seen before. So
Yeah.
it was like 9:30 in the morning and it was cold out and they were loving it. So if you're looking for a good time,
Were the red pandas out?
Yes, they're so cute.
So cute. They're so cute.
Yes, they're
Mhm.
adorable. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we got to see the moose. The male
Oh,
moose was just out trotting around, and like, I can't think of a time where we've seen that many of the like big animals.
so you're saying like maybe mid-morning on a crisp day is a good time to go visit the zoo?
100%. Which I know is not convenient. I mean, we had the girls head off of school on Friday, so we snuck up there to do it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we
it was
usually think
awesome.
about going on like, a hot, sunny summer day, but yeah,
Yeah.
all the animals are like,
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, we had to bundle up a little bit. Obviously, we had our winter jackets along and stuff, but we were so thankful. It was such a blast.
we know a thing or two about bundling up and dressing for the weather.
Oh man, speaking of that, you guys, Christmas parade tonight. We'll see.
Oh,
I'm curious because you've worked in the mayor's office, maybe you have some inside scoop. Has the Christmas parade ever been canceled or postponed?
I don't think it's ever been postponed. And I don't think it's ever been flat out canceled, but there has been a year or two where the weather's just been so extreme that a lot of the participants back out, right?
Yes.
Like if there's a lot of moisture, it's too cold, the bands can't do their thing,
Yes.
right? And then that just kind of then the dogs can't participate from the Humane Society, for example, or then
Yes.
right. So it just kind of ripples out. The worse the weather, the fewer the participants there are.
Yeah. I'm seeing, I looked right before I got on because my mom and I were, it's a very much a family tradition to set up camp and watch the parade and stuff. But I'm seeing 44-mile-an-hour wind gusts tonight and a real feel of 7 degrees.
What? I just want to say you need to shut your mouth. Like that
I
sounds
know. Shut your
terrible.
mouth. I mean, we
7
definitely are
degrees.
supposed to have snow flurries all day today, but like nothing about that says, I know, let's go sit outside for 2 hours on the curb.
Yeah, stationary. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
So I was gonna look to see if we could have yeah. Amy, I'm with you. It might be a buy year. I was gonna look to see if they were televising it all because maybe we'll have to have like a watch party with popcorn instead.
Ah, yeah, that would be interesting. But I mean, if it's
So
a real feel of only 7 degrees, I think like last year they were recording it on an iPhone or something.
yes. Yeah.
They're gonna have a problem with battery life.
Yeah, technology doesn't even want to cooperate at that temperature, right?
Right, it's a buy year for technology too. So
Yes.
so I see your dog is watching the snow. Is he having these same thoughts like, please don't take me to the parade?
This is my Millie girl. And was this last week maybe? I'm trying to think what day it was, Monday or Tuesday. We didn't have much here in town, but the girls go out to school out just a little bit west of town and they had like a full inch on the ground. Yeah, Kayla, it's bad already. It
Oh,
is nasty. But yeah, it's snowing, and my Millie girl, she loves the snow. She loves rolling in the snow, and she was just taking it in. Doesn't she look so cute?
yeah, she looks so happy. And it's alive. And I don't think it won't play it on here, but the little photo, you can see the snow like fluttering down and
Yeah, I just had to. She's very naughty when it comes to pictures. She's very good at dodging her face or doing something so we can't get cute pictures. So I kind of snuck. She's getting in her old age. I can sneak up on her a little bit, but
so do you
she
think she's
just looks.
aware of what a camera is?
I just feel like anytime we get out and we're like trying to do something, she will like, look away or do something where she can't get her picture taken.
Huh. Do you think that like the look of the phone, I don't know, bothers her in some way, scares her, like
I don't,
the three dots on the back or
She has always been very good at not doing it. So there is something, I mean, I think it's just even like we're trying to get her attention and she's kind of, like, it's kind of how it feels.
I mean, I remember traveling and there was like a tribe in Thailand and they didn't want you to take their pictures because they believed that it was like taking a part of their soul. Like they were
Ooh,
looking into
wow.
yeah. So they were very like cautious about not having photos taken.
Do you feel like you lose a little bit of your soul every time somebody takes your picture?
I don't, but I wonder if Millie does.
Yeah. How much soul would you get taken away then in a live stream, do you
I
think?
know. We're done. We're cashed out.
I would like to think that we are soul giving, right?
Yeah,
We
right.
are feeding our own souls and we're feeding the souls of our community.
I love it. I love that outlook. Hey, speaking of how cold it was, how was it when Doug got this buck?
Oh, not bad. It was like in the 50s. Doesn't he look like such a stud? Yes, this is from Doug. Actually went bow hunting the weekend of Halloween. So this is not exactly timely, but yeah, he got his first buck with his bow, his crossbow, and had a great hunt and a great shot. And we've officially, thanks to Josie's deer, got 2 deer in the freezer. So we are, we'll just say we're fat and happy.
So it's already processed?
Josie's is Doug's is processed and back already. Josie's is in our freezer here because we are going to have the meat company Griffin. What's on JJ? I'm losing it. Somebody help me out here. But anyway, it'll be going in soon. So it's frozen right now and they'll take care of processing it. But yeah.
And does that last like most of the winter? Like how long does that sustain you?
We're finishing up Grace's deer from last year right now. So we'll be, I would say probably the year we'll be in a pretty good spot, where we will probably we buy ground beef for, I mean, obviously like if I'm doing a legit like beef roast, then I'll go buy beef. Burgers we do buy just cause sometimes we'll mix it in with venison, but we like the fattiness of a beef hamburger. But most of the time we're a venison house.
What's your favorite way to eat it?
Ooh, tacos, hands down.
Oh.
Cumin.
I wouldn't even have thought of that. That's a great idea.
Yeah, we just get a lot of it ground up. So it's just like ground beef, but much leaner. So yeah, cumin, chili powder, garlic, salt and pepper. I love fresh lime squeezed into it. Thank you, Nicole. She was right. Griffin meats. There we go. Amy, thank you. You guys are listening. I just love you so much.
By the way, Amy also said Bruce, her St. Bernard, was lying out in the grass just 20 minutes ago for like 30 minutes, acting like it was just another sunny day.
He's got the winter coat to handle it.
It's his jam.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a big enough winter coat to handle. I mean, I sound wimpy saying that, but like,
I mean, we've been spoiled so far. It's been so mild. I love it.
It really has.
Well, good luck to everybody that braves the holiday parade tonight. And Kristin, I'm so grateful and thankful for you, and viewers, same to you as well.
Tina, we love you. Have a blessed and safe Thanksgiving, safe travels back and forth to Madison.
Thank you. And I'm also grateful for these guys. Tony, Charlie, say goodbye. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay. All right, everybody, enjoy, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching this episode of Coffee with Kristin and Tina. Kristin Odell. I'm Tina Prigge. We'll see you next time, everyone. Bye.